Do you always feel like your friends are not respecting you and they always make fun of you? Well, don't worry, because just 4 years ago, I was at the exactly same position as you are in right now. But thankfully, I've managed to solve this problem for myself and also for the client I'm working with right now. That's why in today's video, I will share with you the top 5 strategies to defend yourself against haters. And I can definitely guarantee you, if you will learn all these 5 strategies, you will know how to defend yourself against any conflict that will come your way. The first strategy is to know if the conflict is reoccurring or if it just happens once. Because if the conflict just happens just once and you are constantly overthinking in your mind, then the problem is not on them. It is on you, and you need to become less sensitive, and you need to honestly slap yourself, and you need to tell yourself, listen, if they just made fun of me once, that is not a problem. That means if someone insults you, please first think in your mind, is this a reoccurring insult or are they just playing around? If the second option is the right one, then you can just let it go and don't care whatsoever. But if the insult is reoccurring, now we need to go even further. And that's why I'll be talking about the second problem. And it is going to be brutal, what I'm about to say right now. If you were to see a fat person, would you internally respect that person? No. Whatsoever. It doesn't matter how much you try in your brain to respect them, because they are fat, you will never ever respect them because they themselves don't even know how to take care of their own body. That means if someone is insulting you and making fun of you on regular basis, that means you are probably doing something that you need to change. If a kid is getting bullied at school and is getting shamed for it, we need to keep bullying him, because if we don't keep bullying him, he will stay fat forever. If the problem is reoccurring again and again and again and again, that means you have a huge problem, not in your core personality, but it is something that you can change. If you are undisciplined and people are making fun of you that you are undisciplined, you best believe you need to become more disciplined. If people are making fun of you that you are fat, you best believe you need to lose some weight. And that is the second strategy. If people are just making fun of you, first you need to actually fix and first look at yourself and not to the other people who are making fun of you. Imagine if that fat kid were to lose 30 pounds. Would he be still getting shamed for being fat? No. Never. But now let's move to first strategy, and this first strategy is about what to do if the thing that you are doing is your own personality, or maybe you were born with it. Imagine if someone is making fun of you because you have a huge forehead. You're born with that. You have no obligation to change that and go to plastic surgery like a stupid dumbass. That's why you need to learn how to ignore such behavior. You need to literally come to them and say nothing. And let me tell you how this will affect their psychology. When someone will insult you, they are looking for an emotional reaction from you. That means if you will not give them an emotional reaction, that's when they will get bored. And when they will get bored, guess what they will do? They will never ever insult you ever again, because you are not giving them the sauce to make them disrespect you. I remember still on my middle school, I was bullying this one kid with my friends, and we were bullying him because he was acting like a bitch. He was literally like a feminine boy, and we were always and always and always bullying him. He could have fixed it 100%, but because this motherfucker was always reacting so emotionally to our bullying, we couldn't help but to bully him even more. And that's how bullies think, because I was one of them on my middle school. That's why if you want to make someone never disrespect you ever again, just give them no reaction whatsoever and ignore them all together, because that's when they will completely stop, because you are not giving them any emotional reaction, and they will realize, why is this guy so boring? He doesn't even care about our insults. Okay, let's go and let's continue bullying someone else who is emotional. Let's move to the fourth strategy. And now, honestly, we are getting into deep psychological warfare. Now, if it was not temporary and you cannot fix it and you still ignore them, now it is time to psychologically destroy them. If they are making fun of you, you need to be able to make fun of yourself. For example, throughout my entire life, people told me that I have huge eyebrows. And you know what I always say to them? I always say to them, yeah, you are completely right. My eyebrows look like that red bird from Angry Birds. And how do you think people would react to that? Do you think they would keep on bullying you? No, because you have taken their insult and you said you are right. You never gave them an emotional reaction, nor you ignore them. You just said you are right. And now, do you think they're gonna keep saying it over and over again, even though you have said clearly that they are right? Never. That means you have to take your own insecurities and your own mistakes before anyone else can take them first. That means when someone will say something to you that, oh, you have a huge forehead, bro, you will already know how to respond to that. And you will say, dude, you have no idea how smart I am. You have genuinely no idea. And they will get completely destroyed because you have taken your own insecurity first. And that is the fourth strategy. And now the final fifth strategy. And after nothing else worked, now it is very important to be assertive. First, I want you to go with a polite call out. But if the polite call out doesn't work out, I want you to go through a very assertive call out. The first call out will look something like this. Hey bro, I would really appreciate if you wouldn't say things like this to me. What do you think they're gonna say? Are they gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna keep bullying you, bro? They will always say that, listen bro, I'm really sorry for acting this way, I will not say that again. But if that will not happen also, and they will just ignore your request altogether, now it is time for the assertive call out. And we need to directly tell them, if you do this one more time, there are gonna be serious consequences to your human body. And I want you to always say this with zero melody in your voice, with strong eye contact, and with huge levels of volume. It will look something like this. Listen bro, if you say that one more time to me, I will smack your head against a brick wall. And if you tried all these 5 strategies and none of them really worked, you can either do 2 things. You can either beat the guy up or you can just move to another city. But I can guarantee you, in my entire life, I've went through all of these 5 strategies, and whenever I met a hater and I used all of these 5, every single time I've come out on the top. And frankly, I never even had to get into the dark, assertive call out. I always had to use just these 4. And by the way, because you got this far, I know that you love improving your charisma and your social skills. That means, as the first link in the description, it is my private community there. You get access to a full community of people who are just like you, who want to improve their charisma and their social skills. You will also get unlimited access to me as your charisma and communication skills expert, and we'll hop on a private calls where I will teach you my knowledge about charisma and social skills. And finally, you will get access to a full charisma roadmap that is about to get you to the 1% of charisma in the entire world. So if you are interested in that, click the first link in the description. I will see you there. And if you want to know the habit that destroys everyone else's charisma, then you should click this video right here. Live a happy life.